Hey everyone, welcome to my live stream. I'm not gonna fall asleep. Welcome to my live stream. Today is I'm trying to fix it right. Today is Wednesday, October 30th, 2024, and it is 6:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So last night I went live really late. It's like after 12 a.m., close to 1 a.m., and I did fall asleep. Thank you to those who were in the live and listened to the rain sounds. I appreciate it. It was a little bit of ASMR, a little bit of sleep aid for those of you who may have needed it. But I want to finish what I was talking about. I was talking about Stephan Stearns. His jail calls were released. I first heard about it from Grizzly True Crime with Gisela K, and I also saw some more information on, I think was it not True Crimes? I'll get back with you on it. There was another channel. There's another channel that talks about Stephan Stearns that discussed it. So let me go grab my water and I'll be right back. Nobody is in the live right now. No one's in the chat. So give me a few minutes. I'm going to try to get this live in before it gets too dark. Hello, everyone. Sorka O'Connor, where is this? This is in Ohio. This is in my back area of where I live. Hey, AK Bacon. Hi. Welcome to my live stream. Okay, so today's live is basically a follow-up to what I was talking about last night. Basically around midnight, I went live. I wasn't sleepy, but I was tired. So I ended up falling asleep after like an hour. So the stream was running while I was napping or sleeping, honestly. Haven't done that before, so I apologize if anybody was taken off guard. I'm definitely going to get sleep tonight. I'm not going to be doing that again anytime soon. Not in those kind of late hours. If I ever do a nighttime in the dark stream again, it's going to be like when I've been well rested and I'm not restless or anything like that. So yeah, Stephan Stearns. Let me see, hold on. Yeah, I also heard about it on Law and Crime. Law and Crime also discussed the Stephan Stearns case, but I originally first heard, Law and Crime talked about the jailhouse calls, but I originally heard about it from Grizzly True Crime. So I'll give credit to Grizzly True Crime and Law and Crime Network for talking about the Stephan Stearns jail calls. They released the calls of him talking to his parents, and basically Stephan is once again, you know, typical of an abuser to blame the victim, to blame the minor child in the situation. So the parents were basically asking him, oh, let me go ahead and read let me just read this article. So this is from Court TV. So Court TV put an article out yesterday, and it says, I didn't start it. So basically Stephan Stearns says, I didn't start it. He's basically saying he didn't start the sexual abuse relationship with Madeline Soto. He's basically blaming a child for him abusing her. So yeah, it says, I didn't start it. Stephan Stearns talks about Madeline Soto. So this article was posted yesterday, October 29th, and it is by Lauren Silver. So giving her full credit, I will try to remember to leave the article in my description. So this is it. Wait, hold on. This is it. So I'm going to be reading this, but this is it. Laura Silver. Full credit to her. So it says, Kissimmee, Florida, from Court TV. It's better for me to read it and then talk about it than to like say stuff that might not be accurate. I want to be accurate on the things I discuss. Hold on, let me take a sip of water. How's everyone doing? I hope all is well with you. Please leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Where are you in the world? What time is it where you are? It's 6:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where I am. Isn't the sky so pretty? Look at it. Looks like the airplanes are going back and forth. Brittany said, you've got the grid in the sky too. Yeah, I see that. And it goes all the way down here. You see that? Pretty cool. All right. New documents reveal the mounting... Let me start over. New documents reveal the mounting evidence prosecutors have gathered against Stephan Stearns and the role his parents played in the investigation that has him facing a potential death sentence. Court TV obtained more than 500 pages of documents in jail phone call Stephan placed to his father as he sits behind bars awaiting trial. Stephan is charged with murdering his girlfriend's daughter, 13-year-old Madeline Soto, and sexually abusing her for years before her death. Madeline was reported missing on February 26th, and her body was found days later on March 1st. During the investigation into her disappearance, police found more than 1,500 disturbing videos and images depicting Madeline involved in sexual acts on his phone. The newly released documents reveal that police added covert surveillance devices to cars belonging to Stephan and Madeline's mother, Jennifer Soto. Investigators also received warrants for data from a Fitbit device that Stephan wore. The data showed that Stephan went to his father's storage unit using Jennifer Soto's car on February 28th. Cadaver dogs sent to the storage facility did not alert to any scent, but handlers did note a change in behavior in front of the unit. Stephan's father, Chris Stearns, denied knowing his son was at the storage unit and told police that his son was not supposed to have access to the facility. Chris further turned in a computer tower, hard drive, and 2 USB drives he found that belonged to Stephan. Police said they found more than 35,000 images of child pornography on one of the discs, but none featured Madeline. Police said they were unable to find any items of evidentiary value inside the unit. During a jail phone call in May, Chris asked Stephan about the trip to the storage unit. I had wanted to grab, so this is what Stephan is saying. Stephan says, I had wanted to grab a few things, get my ducks in a row, be prepared for whatever was coming, Stephan said, but I couldn't find what I was looking for. Chris did not ask any follow-up questions. Stephan told his parents, obviously, there's concerns that they're artificially inflating everything as high as they can possibly do it, but never denied any of the allegations against him on the phone call. I never would have wanted her gone for any reason, he said. Hi, Pumpkin King. Hi again. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 All right, you know I got to say that to you when you come in. When Stephan's father asked him directly about the last day he saw Madeline alive, he responded, it was shaping up to be a great week and a great visit. There was no reason for anything to happen that happened. Chris pushed, saying he and Stephan's mother, Deborah Stearns, are at a loss for understanding how this came about. Stephan replied simply, well, I didn't start it. Stephan declined to offer any further explanation, noting the advice of his attorney was to keep my mouth shut until the trials start. Additional investigative reports reveal that during conversations with police, Deborah referred to her son as a monster and accused Jennifer of knowing what was happening to Madeline for years. In interviews with police, Jennifer consistently denied having any idea her daughter was being abused, though she admitted that she allowed Madeline to sleep with Stephan in his bed. Police noted in their investigative notes that Jennifer had made numerous contradictory statements and was also inconsistent about her whereabouts. Jennifer has not been charged with any crimes in relation to the case. Though Stephan faces a potential death sentence if he's convicted, he remains focused on the present day and the call with his father. He noted that he had the world's explicit birthday present since he was behind bars when he turned 38 on April 25th and asked his father to deposit more money in his commissary. So this man is worried about his raggedy birthday that we don't care about. He's worried about his commissary. He's not worried about Madeline, who's no longer here with us. And for him, the August gamers, hey. Pumpkin King says it's Halloween tomorrow. Yes, your favorite day of the year, right? This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween. That's all I know of the song. The August Gamer says, I'm ghost spawning out of nowhere. Hi, how are you? Thanks for joining my live stream. So yeah, you see that Stephan Stearns is victim blaming a child for him abusing her. He said, I didn't start it. How can a child start a sexual relationship with an adult? Stephan Stearns makes no sense. He's a typical predator. He's a typical abuser. He's a typical, he just, no accountability. How are you going to blame a child talking about, I didn't start it? And honestly, I couldn't expect anything less from him because he's trash. Are we going to really hear him admit, oh, I was wrong, I shouldn't have done this? Of course he's going to say he didn't start it. Embracing Live, hey, thanks for joining my live stream, girl. You know I'm on this Madeline Soto thing. They released jail calls of him saying that he didn't start the relationship with a child, girl. So I'm just here talking about that. Mary Quintero, hi Mary. Thanks for, you know what, Mary? I have to now officially block you. I try to give you a chance. You are being inappropriate again. I don't support abusers in my chat, so I'm going to block you. I hope you have a great day. I try to give you a chance by giving you a timeout, and now you're back with the foolishness, and we're not going to do that. We're not doing that over here, okay? My channel is about trauma survivors, and you could trigger people with your insensitive comments. So if you want to go support Diddy, go to his chats. Go to somebody else's chat, okay? You are officially going to be blocked, and I hope you have a great life, okay? Let me see if I can. I don't even know if I blocked you, but Mary, please don't come back over here with that. Let me take a picture of this because I want to make sure I remember. So not let you back in here. I'm going to find your name and block you because you're being very inappropriate. And I'm not standing for that. You are in the wrong channel. I try to give people chances, but you keep going. You keep going, so I'm not going to deal with it. Pumpkin King says, on Thursday, Friday, I'm at school, then it's weekend. Okay. Yes, I'm looking forward to the weekend. Tomorrow is Halloween. Anybody doing any trick-or-treating? Is anybody dressing up? Anybody going to any parties? Unfortunately, Madeline Soto will not be able to partake in Halloween because Stephan Stearns killed her. You know, Madeline Soto, may she rest in peace. You know, may she be resting in peace right now, but she's not going to be able to dress up and go trick-or-treating like a typical child because Stephan Stearns stole her innocence and he took her life. And so also, you guys, so not only is Stephan Stearns being a victim blamer, not only is Stephan Stearns blaming Madeline Soto for coming onto him or starting it, Jennifer Soto, allegedly, Jennifer Soto is in a mental hospital, hiding out. Allegedly, she was advised to go there by her attorney. So either she's really going crazy, she's going mad. I hate to use that word crazy. So either Jennifer Soto really is having some type of mental breakdown, or she's going there to make herself look like she's so distraught and make it look like she don't have nothing to do with it. But I'm not buying it. Embracing Life says, oh, the Augs Gamer says subscriber though. Thank you. Embracing Life says, how is this grown man gonna say he didn't start it? Exactly. But you know, you can't expect nothing. You can't expect anything good from somebody like that. Any kind of person like that, they're not gonna say, I was wrong, I shouldn't have done that, it was me, it's my fault. No accountability. You know, even his parents is blaming the mother. Yes, the mother should blame, but they're basically saying, oh, he's not the only one. You know, she knows what's going on. She knew what was going on. Yeah, both of them should be in trouble for something. But he was the main person who did the dirty work. So Jennifer may have opened up the door to him, but he's the one who did what he did. So she's wrong, and she needs to face her own punishment in the way she needs to face it. And he needs to face life in prison like he's going to face. My thing is this, you already know you're going to be in prison for life. Why not just be honest? Like, yo, there's no chance of me getting out. I might as well be honest. I don't understand how somebody could take that kind of stuff to the grave. We know you did it, dude. There's video everywhere. There's pictures everywhere. Everything is pointing to you. There's nobody else. You were not framed. Just admit that you're a child molester. You know what I'm saying? Just admit it. You did what you did. You didn't want nobody to find out, so you killed her, period. But we can't expect anything good from a disgusting person. So Pumpkin King says, oh yeah, what does DIDD mean? Is it bad word? DIDD, I don't know. I think the person was trying to say Diddy. Sean P. Diddy Combs Diddy. The person keeps spamming my chat saying that I support Diddy and, oh, thanks for just being ridiculous, a troll. And at first I was like, okay, you're being silly. And then after a while, I just couldn't take it no more. So if that's what you're talking about, Pumpkin King, don't worry about it. Jada Boss 49er says, is this your backyard? You could say that. It's not my backyard, it's a shared backyard. So sometimes people will walk by, so I do have to move the camera because I don't like to have people in the camera. I don't want people to feel like I'm recording them without their permission. Pumpkin King says, I don't want to say the word. Okay, no worries, don't say the word. No, Pumpkin King, I wouldn't ban you. I ban the person keeps coming in my chat saying that I support Diddy or thank you for supporting Diddy and stuff like that. So I ban people who are who are lying and who are victim blamers or supporting abusers. Those, you will definitely get banned for stuff like that. Painter says, I am in trauma that will take long to heal. Yeah, trauma takes a long time to heal. There are people who are in their 80s still recovering. So, you know, give yourself grace. It takes time. Get some help. Tricky says, you're a respectable human, hard to find these days. Thank you, Tricky. I appreciate it. It's tricky. It's tricky. What's that song? Isn't that Run DMC? Run DMC have a song called Tricky. Y'all know I like to sing. Tricky. How the song go? This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. I don't know how it go. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. Hey, I like that song. Put a run emoji in the chat if you like that song by Run DMC. Tricky. I cannot rap, y'all. I'm not a rapper. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How it's tricky. That song go hard though. Shout out to Run DMC. Give them their flowers now. Let me see. Painter says, my friend spread my sex secrets. It took me 6 months to forgive myself for believing in my friend. Oh no, Painter, you know, report that kind of stuff to police, because that is basically like revenge porn or something like that, they call that. Anybody who try to frame you and use your images and stuff against you, that's a crime. Report that kind of stuff, okay? And I hope you're gonna be okay. Please get to a counselor or a therapist. Don't battle this alone, okay? Pumpkin King says, oh yeah, guess what? There's a house near mine, and that the Halloween decorations look sick. They have a witch with a long mouth. It's creepy. Yeah, some Halloween decorations go too far. It's very creepy. Jada Boss 49er says, do you watch crime shows? I do. Yes, Tricky's dancing. It's tricky to I can't rap it right, but if I could play the song, most of the time I sing to you all because I'm not allowed to play copyrighted songs, and I will get a copyright strike, and I don't want to jeopardize my channel. But that's why I sing a lot of times. I love to sing. Plus, I want you guys to hear what I'm saying, the song that I'm talking about. Pumpkin King says, oh, witch. I meant witch. I know what you meant. Yes, some decorations go too far. Like, at my job, they are decorating and stuff like that. And there's some people who are really into Halloween, and they go, like, really dark and gory. And then you have the other people who just want to be friendly, you know, Casper the Friendly Ghost type of thing. And there's some people who are into zombies. So you have extreme... Halloween, you have like people who are extreme, some people who are mild, some people are in the middle. I would say I'm in the middle. I don't like when it's so realistic and you have like chalk line on the floor and pretending it's a body on the ground. I mean, I get it because I went to a haunted house recently and it was very gory, but it's entertainment. Copernic says, hi there, good to hear. Oh, nice to see you again, Copernic. Thank you for joining the live stream. So yeah, back to Jennifer Soto. How do you guys feel about Jennifer Soto allegedly being in a mental hospital? It honestly makes sense because if you guys saw all of Jennifer Soto's like interviews, all of her interrogations, she looks very unstable, very much addicted to prescription drugs, very much addicted to sleep medicine, and she has bipolar disorder. You know, no offense to anyone who has a bipolar disorder. It's not against you. Everyone is different. It affects everyone different. Just because you have a mental health issue doesn't mean that you are a neglectful parent. Jennifer Soto is just like one of those people. She's neglectful and she has a mental health issue. So it makes sense to me that she would be in a mental health hospital, like for real, not just pretending and and trying to look a certain way. Like, she looks unstable. And I think in one of her interviews, she was saying that she was worried that she's going to end up back in the hospital again. So she has a history of being in a mental health hospital. So I'm not surprised, and I do believe it. But yes, allegedly Jennifer Soto is in a mental health hospital right now due to everything that has, transpired. I mean, honestly, like, even though the situation is her fault, if my child was taken out of this life like that, I would be in the hospital too. I would be in the hospital. There's no way I will be able to function for a while. Let me see. Pumpkin King says there's a pumpkin trail at the park at Eggside. I might do it. You should do that. Make sure you go with a friend or a family member, okay? Scooby-Doo says mental health is everywhere now. Yes, mental health is very important, and there's no excuses. Like, you just got to get the help. You can't neglect your children because you're going through something mentally. You got to ask for help. You got to reach out, because if you don't ask for help, your children will suffer. Either somebody else will hurt them or you will hurt them. It is your job to make sure your child is in a safe environment, period. Pumpkin King says it only happens at night. Okay, Pumpkin King, make sure you go with somebody, okay? Scooby-Doo said it's a normal thing. Yes, it's normal, but some people make it seem like something is wrong with you when you said something's going on with you, or mental health has been like not talked about enough. So now it is popular, but people still feel a way talking about their mental health. We got to normalize it more. Embracing Life said, not to sound mean, but it's so unfair. She is here getting support and her daughter is not here. No, definitely. She the kind of person who wants you to feel sorry. Oh, woe is me. Well, because even when you see the interviews, everybody, she's like, me. She was basically giving an excuse of why her daughter went to sleep with her boyfriend, because I was so tired and been working hard and I wasn't on my medication. I needed rest. She just kept saying how me. It was all about her. So in her being so selfish, she threw her daughter to a predator. And honestly, if she feels guilty for the rest of her life, rightfully so. She should feel guilty forever and ever. Like I said before, yes, Stephan Stearns is the one who did the sexual abusing, but she opened the door to a predator. She ignored the signs. Nobody in their right mind is going to let their boyfriend sleep in the same bed with their daughter. Period. Because we're not saying women you can't date. We're saying be smart about dating. Be smart. Either don't have your child around your boyfriend, okay? Or if you're going to have your child around, make sure you're not leaving them alone. Make sure you're monitoring. Make sure you're picking up on red flags. Be smart about it. You can't just be like, oh, I need help, so just do everything for me. Like I said before, if Jennifer needed help with parenting, she should have gave her daughter back to her dad. And also the father, the biological father of Madeline Soto, I put some blame on him because he was living in Texas while Madeline was living in Florida. As a father, your number one job is to protect and provide. So he failed her too. He failed her too because Madeline basically was looking to Stephan Stearns as a father figure, and he abused her vulnerability. He took advantage of her. If she had a father figure in her life, then he would have no place in her life. There would be no room for him if she had a father figure. You feel me? He preyed on a mentally unstable single mother. Embracing Life says the fact that even his parents saying she should have known, she was just ignoring the signs. I think yes, because even the parents are like, yo, that's weird. Like I think his parents were like, you know what? I know my son is a weirdo, but why would you have let him do that? Why did you let him have full access to your child? They barely trust the dude. They have admitted that he has stolen from them numerous times. She has admitted that he has stolen from the parents. So she was saying she knew he was a liar. She knew he was a manipulator, but she still trusted him enough with her daughter. The funny thing about it, Jennifer Soto was not working like a 12-hour shift job, double shift, triple shift, always working. She was home a lot. A lot of the abuse happened when she was home. So it's not like, you know how you want to kind of give her a grace, like, okay, she was a single mom working hard for her daughter. She was barely working. She had just started a new job. She really had no excuse. Just always on sleeping medication, always on some type of prescription drug, always sleeping, always in the bed, just miserable, didn't want to spend no time with her daughter, always pushing her daughter off. And this is what happened. This is a result of not prioritizing your children. That's the result. And like I said, I'm not surprised that Stephan Stearns is blaming a child for starting a sexual relationship, an abusive relationship. That's what abusers do. They blame. They want to get everybody on their side. Guys, I have so much story time to tell y'all about blame. I have so much story time to tell y'all, okay? But we're going to say that for another day. I know all about it. Disgusting people, instead of taking accountability, they blame the victim, and then their supporters say, yeah, you're right, she was wrong, she did it, yeah, she's only a child, but yeah, she knew what she was doing. Like this whole thing of like calling girls fast and grown and all this kind of stuff when they're a child is disgusting, and I'm disgusted. I'm even more disgusted when women do it. As a woman, you supposed to stand up for other women. Christian Videos 14 says, Jesus loves you all. He saved me from depression and all sorts of stuff. He can save all of you till he loves you all so much. Christian Videos, I'm gonna let you rock with that. That's how you believe, and I'm gonna let you believe that, okay? I'm not gonna go back and forth about that because I disagree. But if you believe that, that is your prerogative. Nick says blame is used to manipulate. It definitely is. It's very true. but don't believe it. You can't have respect for anybody who's always saying, no, but what about her? Or she did it too. Or she did it, she started it. That's some kiddie stuff right there. That's some childish shit right there. You know how when you like, oh, who brought the vase? I didn't do it. So and so did it too. That's what predators do. When they finally caught in the act, they put the blame on the victim. Instead of saying, you know what, damn, I was wrong. Like, yo, you caught me in the act. I did it. They blame the victim. It's sick and sad. A child cannot consent to a sexual relationship. A child cannot consent to sexual relationships. People need to repeat that. It needs to be worn on t-shirts everywhere. Honestly, a child cannot consent to sexual activities with an adult, okay? And they really can't consent with another child. So it's just sad how some people normalize certain behaviors, so it's easy for them to blame people. But it's not right. I would never jump on the victim blame bandwagon. I cut somebody off because of that. I cut somebody off because they were blaming a rape victim, saying, oh, she knew what she was doing, and that was the last straw for me. And at the time, I wasn't able to verbalize it. So I'm the kind of person, if I don't know how to tell you, I don't like what you said, I just won't talk to you anymore. But I have learned that you got to tell people straight up, I don't like how you rocking, and I can't rock with you like that. Bye. Tell people straight up. But it's either way. Don't feel bad for not associating yourself with someone who's a victim blamer or abusers or stuff like that. Those kind of people are very dangerous, because one day you might become a victim, and are they going to blame you? Most likely. I don't feel comfortable in a room with people who blame someone when they clearly were not at fault. And I think the situation with the person I cut off, I think it was the Bill Cosby situation. Either the Bill Cosby situation or the Trump situation, when Trump has his accusers, accusing him of the sexual abuse, and Bill Cosby. She was like, oh, they knew what they was doing. They knew what they was doing. Look, you believe what you want to believe about Bill Cosby and Trump, but when a victim is a victim, period. We weren't there in the room. We don't know what happened, but I'm always going to stand with a victim. Ahmed Hassan Salim says, hi sis, how was your day? Welcome back, Ahmed Hassan. My day was fine. Actually, my day wasn't fine, y'all, but I'm trying to make it fun. I'm gonna have a good night. I had a stressful day, but I'm okay right now. I'm glad to be home. Painter says, I once went to a prostitute, paid the amount, but in the 11th hour ran away, but the story spread and my dignity has been ruined. Am I a sinner? Will God ever forgive me if so? See, I'm not religious, Painter, so to religious people, to Christians, they will say you're a sinner, but to me, you're a human. You know what I'm saying? You ran away for a reason. So just don't go back to that kind of situation. Try to find like legitimate, mutual relationships. I don't recommend that you pay anyone for sex. I don't. People do it, do your thing, but it's a lot of risky behavior. Sex in general is risky behavior, but you just need to be careful. You need to know your partners, know their sexual history, know their status, and wear protection. Safe sex is the best sex, okay, Painter? And maybe you need to go speak to a mental health therapist. Go find a counselor or some type of therapist to talk to you about loving yourself and not feeling like you have to pay someone for sex, okay? Ahmed Hassan says, pray to God. Okay, I guess you're talking to Painter. Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They don't want me back then. Mike Jones. 614. How the song go? How did the number go? Mike Jones had a phone number that he used to sing all the time. Anyway, welcome to the chat, Mike Jones. Mike Jones says, life without hoes is better. What do you mean by that, Mike Jones? Who are you calling hoes? But anyway, Bianca Silva says, I hope Kamala winner, mama. Okay. Hold on one second. everybody, I'll be right back. Let me go in here and put it right back in the chat. Embracing life, are you in here? Can you type in I'll be right back or no? Let me do it. Let me see if I could do it. Embracing life, if you're in here, but I don't think she's in here. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna pin it. I'll be back, guys. Let me go do something real quick, okay? I need to help my son with something real quick. Mike Jones says a lot in the ghetto. Hoes are everywhere. Men could be hoes, women could be hoes. Promiscuous, whatever you want to call it. Bianca says, do you listen to Elvis Presley? No, I don't, but I like some of his songs. Viva Las Vegas. I'll be back. I'm back. Thanks for being patient, everybody. Mom duty always calls. I swear I have the best live chat. Y'all are the bomb. I really appreciate it. All right. Hello from Ghana. Hello, Ghana. How's Ghana doing today? What time is it in Ghana right now? Taylor says in Ghana we call Kamala Batu, which means dumb goat. Why do you call her that? You guys don't like her? You know, like who you like who you don't like. I was just wondering why you guys call her that. FBI Open Up says, hey, FBI Open Up, welcome back. That's so funny, though. I'm like I said, your name is really funny. That's a perfect Wi-Fi name. FBI Open Up. That's hilarious. Not hilarious for someone who had to open up, though. I don't know what I would do with myself if the FBI was at my door. I would panic. Like, people who commit crimes and, like, just, like, big crimes, and they just do it like it's nothing. I don't know how they sleep at night. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep at night knowing that I'm committing crimes that could really put me in prison for a long time. Like, some people are just really, I want to use the right term. Is it psychopaths? some people really, some people don't have any type of like remorse, any type of guilt, and those people are really scary. Keck says, FBI, leave me alone. But anyway, yeah, so, you know, I'm always waiting and ready to see like what's new that's going to come out about the Madeline Soto case. Like, Madeline deserves justice. Madeline won't get justice until Stephan Stearns officially gets life in prison. Some people feel he should get the death penalty, but either way, he's going to be waiting on death row for years. The way, you know, the U.S. works, you're not going to be put to death right away. It takes time. I know there's some states that go quicker than others, but a lot of times people are on death row for years. It takes them years to finally get put to death because they have to go about it right, the laws, the rules, the ethical, all that stuff. You know, but I don't really understand how death is not really an ethical thing. So I don't understand how they're always trying to be all proper about it when killing someone is not ethical. It's unethical. But by law, they have to go by certain rules and regulations. They got to do a certain way, or it's like, you know, you're violating the prisoner's rights and stuff like that. FBI open up says, just said FBI believe in peace. Keck says, host, where are you from? I'm from Ohio. I live in Ohio. Keck says, I'm watching from Maryland. Okay, Maryland. I've been to Baltimore before, probably another part, but I know I've definitely been to Baltimore before, at least twice in my life. Maryland is cool. I went to, long time ago when I used to go to zoos, I went to the Baltimore Zoo. I was like a camp counselor type of thing, and we took the girls that we work with and the boys that we work with to the Baltimore Zoo. Yep, I still have pictures and everything, I think. But that was years ago. I mean, 20 plus years ago. It's been a while, and I can't believe, like, I could say that 20 something years ago. It's amazing the things that we have been through, the things that we have done, and the things that we remember. Shout out to our memories. Like, sometimes I'm mad at my memory because I can't remember stuff, but a lot of times our brain is just trying to protect us from stuff. Like, can you imagine if we remember every single thing we've been through? Like it's bad enough to remember bad things, but then can you imagine every bad thing that ever happened to you remember? Some people have really good memories, but there's some things that I don't remember. Like, somebody will be like, oh, you remember that time we did it? I'm like, what, we did? I don't even remember that. It's weird what our brain chooses to block out and chooses what to remember, what not to remember. It's very interesting, but shout out to our brains. Our brains really do try to protect us and keep us alive. You really got to respect your body, respect your brain, knowledge, treat yourself good. Like, last night when I was up late, I cannot do that again. I have to get sleep, and tonight I will be getting sleep. I'm going to get, you know, get myself ready for bed. I am not going to be up late. It's just not healthy. Sleep is extremely important for health, for your mental health, for your physical health. Getting the right amount of sleep at night is good for you. You know, I need at least 8 hours, and most adults need at least 8 hours of sleep. But I think that the older you get, the less sleep you need, but I feel like you should still get as much sleep as you can. And of course, children need like 10 plus hours of sleep at night. Lucky them, they don't have no jobs. They can sleep all night. But you know what? They go to school, so we can't make it seem like children don't go through a lot, because children go through a lot. And I think that's a problem with adults. We underestimate what children go through. They have a hard life too. It's not just us. Yes, we got to get up and work. Yes, we got to cook and clean and be responsible. But children have a lot on their shoulders as well. They got to listen to adults telling them what to do all day long, right? They got to go to school and do this, do that. And it's like they're always being told what to do. They're always being told no. And that's why some children do rebel, because it's like, hey, do I get a chance to say anything about my life that I'm living? So we do have to give children grace and allow them to make choices in their lives when possible. Because it's horrible to feel like out of control, like you have no control over your life. So I try my best to give my children choices and give them some freedom. Too much freedom ain't good, you know, depending on the age. You just got to go by the age. But we all got to go through this life, and no one has an easier life than somebody else. No one has a harder life than you. No, not easier. There are some people who have things a little bit easier. What I'm saying is, we can't sit and compare our lives to other people, because that's their life, this is your life. You know what I'm saying? Comparison is, it's kind of pointless. It's only going to frustrate you because we don't know what it took. We don't know what it took Susie and Bobby, whoever, to get to where they are in life. We don't know they had to rob, steal, cheat. We don't know what their parents gave them, what whoever gave them. So it's like sometimes you look at somebody else and say, how come she have a big house? How come she has a husband? Da, da, da. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. She might have a great relationship with her husband, great kids, but her husband also possibly could be beating her, could be abusing her. So don't, what they say, the grass is not always greener on the other side. Water your own grass because you don't know what somebody else is going through. We really do have to appreciate what we have. If you can't appreciate what you have, how are you going to appreciate greater and bigger things when you're not appreciating the little that you have? You know what I'm trying to say? And I'm talking to myself. I'm always telling y'all, I'm not just talking to you when I say things. I'm talking to myself as well. It's a reminder to me to appreciate what I have, because it could be gone and then you will have nothing. Copernic says, okay, first of all, Keck says shoe. Okay, that's where you're from. Is there a shoe, Maryland? Anyway, and then Copernic says, we don't get old, we become wise. Yeah. Some people, unfortunately though, Copernic, is your name, are you trying to do your name like that football player that doesn't play anymore? Kaepernick? Anyways, some people just get older. They don't get wiser. I see it every day. There's like at least 3 people, several people, more than 3. There's several people that I know in my life who are not getting wiser. They're just getting older. It's very sad to see. It's very unfortunate. So that's why you can't expect for children to always listen to adults and respect adults, because some adults don't know what they're talking about. Some adults are not growing and they don't know anything. There are children who know more than adults. So wisdom is not about age, you know, unfortunately. It's about like the education, what you've learned, what you have taken in. I don't know. It's a lot, but age does not determine wisdom. For me, I feel like I have been getting wiser. There are some things that I want to improve on, definitely. But that's what I do appreciate about getting older, is the wisdom. Keck says, ha ha ha, no, I was saying shoe to you saying 20 years ago. Yes, yep. Yeah. Time flies, man. You got to appreciate the little things. Like, if you have children, anybody, try to appreciate them when they're young. If you have younger children, I'm trying my best, because they do grow up so fast. They do. And you're not going to be able to like hold them the way you used to. And we just have to appreciate them. Especially if you were not appreciated as a child. If you were not appreciated as a child by your parents and your family, do better for your children. Appreciate your children and give this, you know, tell them you love them, hug them, kiss them, if they are comfortable with it. Obviously, you don't want to kiss your kid if they don't want to. Just be there for them. Be present in their lives. Spend one-on-one time. One second. Let me check on my... But as you can tell, it's getting Zork and Zork. So I'm only going to be here for like another 11 minutes. I appreciate anyone who came into the live in the beginning, in the middle, to the end. And shout out to Embracing Life for being my moderator. If you guys like mom vlogs or vlogging, if you like island vibes, check out Embracing Life channel. She makes vlogs. And she's expecting soon. She's due in December with a baby girl. So check out her channel if you're into stuff like that. Her name is in the chat. You can scroll and see her. I'm going to pin her name so you can see. I'm going to pin her message. So that is Embracing Life. Check her out if you're into vlogs. If you're not, it's understandable. But just sharing her out to you all. Yeah. But I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope you guys had a better day than I had. Like, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, my anxiety was anxiety today. It was high. And I'm honestly looking forward to just going to bed, getting some sleep, because I think too much and I stress too much. I just have some things I need to get done, like a big purchase I need to do, and it's just sometimes you just wish things could be done for you, but like, mommy, wow, I'm a big kid now. Like, you got to grow up sometime, right? No one is coming to save you. That's like probably been the hardest lesson that I've had to learn, that no one is coming to save me. They didn't save me then, and they're not going to save me now. And so it's just one of those things that's been hard to adjust to. But I'm a grown up, I'm an adult. I have to get through things on my own. And at the end of the day, I'm going to be okay. Embracing Life says thank you. And she put 3 green hearts. Embracing Life, that's your favorite color, right? Green? So I am gonna be we're doing like a movie night with some people, and I decided I recommend that we do a color party. You know how you bring snacks for a particular color? So my color is green, somebody else's color is blue, and the other person I don't know. So I'm bringing green. So I'm gonna bring all green snacks, like the box is green, the bag is green, or the actual food is green. And like I'm gonna have it like in a little platter or basket. And I've never done that, but I've seen it on social media a lot. And I think that's so cute. So yeah, I'm gonna bring some green snacks like seaweed, roasted seaweed, pistachio nuts. Um, I can't even think of anything else green. But any green snack I see in the store, and it's something that's, edible and look like it's good, I'm gonna get it. So have you guys ever done a green party? Not a green party, I meant, have you guys ever done a color party where you go to a party, you go to an event, and you guys are in charge of bringing a certain color, wearing a certain color, and bringing a certain color snack? I think that's so cute. I think that idea started coming around during lockdown, during pandemic time, and I think that was cute. So if you guys know any green, cool, tasty, healthy snacks, leave it in the chat. What green snacks do you recommend that I bring to the green party? I mean, I keep saying the green party, to the color party. And honestly, I'm gonna stick to green, but if I need to change my mind, I'll do it. One of my favorite snacks is from Trader Joe's, and the bag is like a reddish color on the top part, but then on the bottom is green. So it still kind of go with the vibe. So I'm gonna bring that as one of my snacks. So good. If you've never tried, let me look it up on Google and show you guys what I'm talking about. If you have not had this, it's basically the natural or the healthier version of Takis. If you guys know Takis, a lot of teenagers, a lot of kids love Takis. It's so spicy, unhealthy, got a lot of food coloring in it. But the Trader Joe's one, there's no food coloring in it. So let me look it up and show you guys what it look like. Trader Joe's is like another version of Whole Foods Market, just like a natural grocery store. It's so good. I'm telling you, it's addictive. Okay, so let me show you. This is what it looks like. It's called Trader Joe's rolled corn tortilla chips, chili and lime flavor. If you have not tried it, try it. It's so good. But I'm biased because I just love it. I think it's like $3 a bag at Trader Joe's, but you can buy it online and stuff like that. But they do sell it in store. Highly recommend this. Highly, 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 highly. If you like a little spice and a little limeish, it's not too spicy. Like, to me, the Takis is way too spicy. Like, you need to drink it with milk, or definitely need to drink water or have some kind of sour cream. But with this one, I don't need sour cream. It's nice to like dip it in sour cream, but it's not necessary. You guys are super quiet now, and I'm probably just gonna come off. I'm not gonna go back live tonight, but I'm gonna do a poll one day, guys. How would you feel if I did post a sleep live? You know what I'm saying? Or like a ASMR rain sounds type of live. Would you guys watch it? Would you support? Hold on one second. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was talking and I forgot to unmute the video. I was talking for at least, I don't know how much minutes. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I forgot to unmute the live. I've been talking for at least 2 minutes. I was saying that, don't even worry about it. I was talking. I was saying, what have you guys had for dinner? Or what are you going to have for dinner? I'm going to make it quick and easy. One of those nights. I got home later than I wanted to. My son made his own pizza. He's a little chef. Chefing it up. Mr. Chef Boyardee. He made his own pizza. Homemade. From scratch. And that's what he's going to have. He loves pizza. It's his favorite food. And I'm going to make a quick meal. I'm not going to fuss tonight. I'm not going to stress. I'm not. Stress is a killer. Okay? We don't want any strokes. We don't want any heart attacks. We don't want to be hospitalized, y'all. Like, we really have to take care of ourselves. We do. If there's dishes in the sink and you're stressed out, you're tired, save it for tomorrow. And I know that I know it sounds bad to give you that kind of advice. If you can, wash the dishes, right? If you need to vacuum. If you can't handle it tonight, vacuum tomorrow. If you have a laundry to do and you can't do it tonight, do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day. Don't stress yourself. Ask for help. Maybe your children can help you. Maybe your husband, maybe your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You have to ask for help so you won't burn yourself out. We don't want to have strokes. We don't want to have heart attacks. We don't want to end up hospitalized because we're overworking ourselves. It's not worth it. If you have children, your children need you here. If you have loved ones, they need you here. And you need you here, right? Take care of yourself. And I'm talking to myself as well. Like I always tell you, the advice that I give to you all is also advice for myself. So I'm not a person to preach and not practice what I preach. I practice what I preach every day. But nobody's chatting, and I appreciate all your support. I will go live again tomorrow before it get dark. And I'm working on a video, so hopefully I can post it tomorrow. If not very soon. But I really would appreciate if y'all would support my videos, not just my live streams. But I get it. YouTube is a game, and, you know, you win some and you lose some, right? But I'll see y'all soon. Have a good night or morning or evening or afternoon, wherever you are. Be safe. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in another live or another video, another short, or my community tab. You're all the real MVPs. If you're supporting my channel, you're the real MVP. All right, I'm gonna log off.